Hi guys, it's Vayu Babu back with another video. As you can see, I have like a slight pimple here, but it's okay. We don't care about that. Today I wanted to talk about persisting in emotions, persisting in assumptions and what that means for you. So, mainly, right, I just wanted to come out here and say that one of the most important things in manifestation is to realize that patience is truly necessary. I'm not talking about the patience where you're patient but you're also in desperation and you're actively searching and looking. Not that kind of patience. More like a practiced, calmer, controlled patience. So what I mean by this is uh there is this. Okay, let me give you an example for this. There's a book called The Secret, one of the most famous manifestation books out there. It talks a great deal about manifesting and how to manifest, and in my opinion it has some good techniques and good teachings in there, but there's a major flaw. The book says that the moment you manifest, your manifestation is instantaneous. Rather, your desire materializes instantly, or it's instant. When you align yourself, it's instant. But that's actually not true. It's not instant. As Neville Goddard beautifully said, the only instant thing about manifesting or persisting in an emotion or an assumption is that your bridge of incidents form instantly. And what that could mean is, because you persisted in an assumption, because you felt a certain way, because you strongly desired a goal, your bridge to reach that goal has formed. The only way to make it through the bridge is to walk forward. And what that means is persisting in the assumption by believing that you are walking on the bridge and the goal is indeed yours for sure. And then number two, realizing that the whole world around you from this point onwards is helping you in its own way to reach that goal. Whether it's 10,000 people or a million people doing their part, whether it's situations and circumstances, whether it's a banana peel that you end up slipping on falling that day, you need to realize that the moment you set your assumption and the moment you materialize that, sorry, not materialize, the moment you set your assumption, the moment you believe that it is yours, you are walking on that bridge. The only thing that can hinder your progress is not some small self-doubt that you may feel, which I did make a video about on how doubt affects your manifestation, so do check that out. But what hinders your progress on that bridge is merely you persisting in emotions like desperation, sadness, or negativity. Persist in the emotions and assumptions of your truth, whatever that truth may be, and live like that. So that is my knowledge for today. I am gonna make a banger video tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna talk about the law of contradiction, or as some might like to call it, the law of non-contradiction. But today I just wanted to come out here and say that patience is really important. You run on the universe's clock. The universe does not run on your clock. The universe is doing you a big favor by making your dreams come true. You need to respect it. I'm going to end this with a quick story. About a year ago, I messaged my mom saying, "Mom, I'd like to buy this beautiful blue pendant." My mom denied me, saying that she's not a fan of gemstones and she doesn't encourage that, and she doesn't want me to wear a blue pendant. I said, "Of course, I don't mind." So she gave me another pendant and I ended up wearing it for a good amount of time, maybe a year or so. And shortly after, I ended up not wearing a chain. And a whole year went by since I asked my mother about this blue pendant. Recently, I went to a trip. I went to Montreal. Beautiful place, by the way. I went with a friend. And we went to this vintage silver shop and I ended up buying a pendant. Only today realizing that the pendant that I bought had a blue gem in it. So I'm telling you, right? Of course, this process could have been expedited by several times if I persisted in my assumption and truly locked in. I was just way too detached and I didn't care about the outcome. But it manifested on its own. That's the power of manifestation. It has to happen. The moment you let your assumption set in, right? Even if you let it go, after many years, it could come and happen again, just randomly out of nowhere. If you just fully let it go, It'll still have to happen. That is the power of assumption. That is the power of manifestation. And let's say you're trying to manifest a specific person and after years also it doesn't happen. Well, that's fine because you never really were manifesting the person. You're manifesting the emotion you would get with that person. So if you do have any thoughts on this, leave it in the comments. But if this story is really cool, do let me know also in the comments. If it's not cool, still do let me know. But this is the basis of everything. The moment you set your assumption, the moment you believe, the moment you set your intention, it has already happened. Persist in the intention and persist in the assumption to reach the destination faster. But even if you don't, right, just stay detached. Don't persist in doubt, negligence, or sadness, because that just pushes you back. Just be detached. Don't even think about it anymore. If that's something you like to do, don't think about it. It'll be slower, but you'll end up getting it, just like how I got this pendant, sorry. Thank you.